ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of MajinLegends. So, today we're gonna have a new game and a new hero. I am playing Ryze, and I have to say that on this team I have a friend of mine playing as Sin. So his name is Jijicus. Please don't laugh at his name. Please don't Google it. It is completely stupid, and I rag on him every single chance I get because he chose it. But hey, it's his choice. So what are you gonna do? So both of us are gonna go the bottom lane, and we're gonna play very defensively. Now, it has to be said that all my runes, as previously mentioned in the summoner page, are based for this hero, are based for Ryze. They are cooldown regeneration runes, reduction runes, mana regeneration runes, and mana runes. I am basically I want to play Ryze as a spammer. I want to spam my spells. So I'm starting off with a mana regen item and 2 healing potions. We're not gonna go on the attack on here, so sadly the first couple of, well, not let's say minutes, first couple of 30 seconds of the game is pretty boring because we're just waiting along. We're actually having a little fun with dance here. So yeah, Jijicus is gonna get a close-up pretty soon, I believe, and we're just waiting for the game to start. Here come the minions, as you can see across the map. We have Fiddlesticks right here. I'm showing you Fiddlesticks, and he's gonna go jungling. Now, jungling, I haven't talked about last video, is basically having one hero go in and spend the beginning of the game inside the jungle. This has positive effects if the hero that gets left alone, in this case on the top lane, can handle the top lane, because if that hero manages to handle the top lane, it gets more XP since it's only one hero, and meanwhile the one in the jungle is also getting the same amount of XP. So basically our team has an XP bonus. So as here we're fighting the turtle, which I always forget the name, and the guy called Gangplank. So here we go. The fight, they're basically trying to harass us, we're trying to harass them. I'm not spamming anything. Some people tend to get the third skill, the E skill on Ryze, which is basically it doesn't do that much damage, but it does create army penetration, magic penetration. And here we go. I'm gonna use my heal right here. The turtle comes in for the kill. Gonna use my ghost walk to get out of there. Taunted away, and here I come again. Now Gangplank is coming for me. I'm running away. My friend Jijicus is coming from behind. I trap him, and he is gonna go down. And there we go. Jijicus gets the first blood. Now I run in here. I don't know if I'm gonna catch the turtle. I did not catch the turtle, and I didn't even get the assist, sadly. But we actually did manage to get first blood. Double kill on one hero, which is perfect, and we didn't die. So this was perfect game for us. Our opponents did get a little bit greedy, tried to get for me, which is why again I use heal and ghost walk as my summoner spells. I can get out of any situation really fast, or I can heal myself. So as I was saying about the E skill that right now I have, the E skill, it basically is a little orb that flies between targets. It hits a couple of targets, and each target it hits does a fixed amount of damage, and it reduces their magic resistance. So if I use E and then W or Q, the damage for W and Q will be increasingly higher. Also, it is good to note Ryze passive. His passive goes like this: each time you cast a spell, the cooldown on all other spells is reduced by 1 second. So if I have let's say Q and W on cooldown and I cast E, the cooldown on Q and W is reduced by 1 second. So you understand the concept. That's why all of my runes are on cooldown reduction. The lesser cooldown I have on each spells, the more I can spam them with the increased cooldown of my passive. And end game Ryze, if Ryze has enough mana, he can just continuously cast spells in a continuous circle. So right now I'm standing here in the woods waiting to see if we can do another maneuver. These guys are level 2 and we are level 3 because we did get 2 kills. We got both the XP for them, and here we go. I'm gonna use my my little mana orb to do a little bit of damage and a little bit of harass. Gonna get the Q spell. The Q spell is basically my damage dealer. Once that kicks in, that is gonna be the clincher, the big hit for me. Now E is right now used for harass, to actually even use mana creeps, and here we go. I use the trap, I use the E, I use the Q, and I do 2 more hits, and the dot from the W manages to get the kill. We only get 1 kill this time, but this time it is mine. So right now we are doing perfect on the down lane. The turtle actually manages to get the whatchamacallit, manages to get a healing potion, and I'm gonna try and go back here, but apparently they've switched, and there comes they switched. Gangplank has gone up, and the big fat guy has come here. I hate the big fat guy. As again, I apologize for not knowing all the heroes' names. There are a lot, and I'm still new to the game. I know a few of them, and I'm learning and I'm learning even more. But I don't know all of them, and I'm still trying. I suppose I could, have a paper with, oh, so I fought this guy and this guy, but I suppose I'll leave that for you guys. So as you can see, I'm getting an item that basically gives me 4 mana added to my maximum mana permanently every time I cast a spell. It is a quintessential caster item in my opinion, and there you can see Gangplank has gone up. It is a quintessential caster item in my opinion because as a caster, especially one like myself, Ryze, which spams spells, I will continuously get mana. I will continuously increase my mana pool. Of course, this is not, there is a cap. There is, I believe, a 1000 mana cap that you can actually get from bonuses. But again, 1000 and you get 4 per cast. That would mean that 1000 split by 4. That would mean 250. Yeah, 250 casts. I would have to cast 250 spells, and there we go, using the trap, using the mana reduction and the magic damage, and gonna hit the guy, and another kill for me. So this is what Ryze does, opening up with the trap, and then it doesn't necessarily be the best idea. If you can, try to open up with the E, then trap, and then Q. But I open up with the trap to make sure that I can get in range for the E, then reduce the magic resistance of my opponent, and then just Q is a gigantic nuke. Meanwhile, by doing this, I also have E, I also have W reduce the cooldown on W because I've used E and Q, so the cooldown on W has been reduced by 2 seconds, and in certain situations means that I have another trap ready in case another hero comes or somewhat. Meanwhile, I would actually like to comment on Sin's play, but I've never played Sin. This is the first time Gigi is playing him. Now, he's playing a semi-tank. Sin's abilities are very interesting to say the least. He has a charge, he has a ability that, as you saw it right there, an ability that affects his attack. So one time he hits 3 times, and his third attack will knock his opponent into the air. It's not a stun, but it's a delay. It's a delay in movement, and that delay in movement can mean the difference between life or death when trying to run away from heroes like Sin. So now Gigi's gonna head back, and there we go. The turtle is coming back, so Gigi's gonna hang around here because the turtle is level 4, I'm level 5, and he's level 6. Sadly, we do not manage to catch him, so at this point. So we're just stuck on farming a little bit creeps and keeping the pressure on. As you can see, the fat man is just spamming barrels because that is all he does, and it's annoying how much barrels he can spam, and he has 2 types of barrels from what I can tell. One is the simple toss, blow up, the other is toss, and it gives a gigantic knockback. It can be used to knock enemies into their own tower. Just throw it in front of your enemies and then it will knock the enemies back to you. It is a great mechanic, and I gotta say, this is why I love League of Legends a lot more than Han, because it completely makes your head turn when it comes to game mechanics, especially the new hero that just came out, Caitlyn, the sheriff. She has an interesting skill that she shoots out a net. However, the net, when you shoot out this net, it also gives you a little bit of knockback. So you can imagine the usability of such a skill. You can actually use it as it was intended, as a trap, or you can use it to, let's say, jump off cliffs using the knockback button. So you can have your back to a cliff, shoot the net, and then the hero will jump over the cliff and into safety. It is just, you know, mind-boggling when it comes to mechanics. So now these guys are actually pressuring me, but I don't mind. I'm level 6. Now you might notice that I'm not getting an ultimate. Now Ryze's ultimate is fairly interesting to say the least. Basically, he does AoE damage on all his spells while that is activated. I choose not to not to get it for a while, simply because I don't need it. Now Jijicus Becalicus has come in there using the exhaust on our turtle, and just we're nuking him completely fast. Now the turtle did use a cleanse, I believe, there to get rid of Jijicus's exhaust. However, I came in, trap, no more cleanse, guess who's gonna die? So I get another kill there, or did GG, I wasn't really paying attention. So I have to say the bottom lane is doing great. Again, I wish I could show you the other lanes, but I can't. So Big Fat Guy went back to base and used another one of the summoner spells that is available, called Teleport. Teleport basically is what it is. Teleports you to any friendly building, including wards, I might add. And there's that knockback barrel. I hate that stupid thing. Also, I mentioned exhaust earlier. Exhaust is basically another summoner spell that is slow. Now I'm gonna get hit by the tower a little bit. I may have a little bit low health here, but I don't really feel threatened by anything. So I start falling back because, hey, my health is a little low, and let's go back to bed boy. That's right, I'm gonna get back in base, and as you can see, I have a lot of gold saved up, so I'm gonna use that gold to buy a little more item. First, finish my item. Gonna go for an item that increases my ability power. And the ability power affects the effectiveness of your spells. It is, I would like to say, it's sort of a crit chance, but it's not. It basically affects the power of each and every skill. If you hover over any one of the buttons you have for your skills, you will see that they say their base damage, what they do, and in parentheses a number. That is the number that is increased by ability power. When you have 0 ability power, that number is 0. So here we are again, gonna try and get the kill on the fat guy. I doubt we're gonna do it because the fat guy is a gigantic tank and also has a very nice ability to run away. So yeah, I really hate him. I'm in this position. Sadly, I do not have Ghost Walk to run in there and try to stun, so I'm just standing waiting, and here comes the turtle, so I'm waiting for the turtle. Come on, turtle! Using the trap, then using Q, E, and now we're gonna actually, Gigi's gonna get the kill, or am I gonna get the kill? I have no idea. Gigi got the kill. We're gonna try and run. I tried to catch this guy, but sadly he just got away using his dash. So again, not getting the ultimate, since I don't really need it at the moment. I don't really want that AoE damage. It's good in team fights, but at this point of the game, at this level of the game, you can clearly see that there are no team fights ready. There is no reason to get a AoE ability, since we're only fighting 2 heroes. Now when you're fighting 5 heroes and it's 5 versus 5 and they're clustered up, yeah, sure, go for it. Get the ultimate and use it to deal massive damage to all your opponents. But in this case, I don't need it. I just use it in my skills to spam a few spells and to try and be annoying. Now, you're wondering where my allies are going. Well, they've gone to kill the dragon. The dragon is one of the 2 bosses, if you will. The neutral bosses on the map. The dragon is pretty easy, and we have a lever right there. The dragon is fairly easy. 2 heroes can get him pretty early. He doesn't give any kind of buff. He only gives gold to the entire team, I believe. And again, it's really good because once the dragon is dead, the entire team gets a nice little bit of gold boost. Now, the other boss is Baron Nashor. We're gonna get to him a little bit later in the game, I believe, or aren't we? Well, do we get to him? I don't know. So I'm gonna explain to him right now because there is a break in the action. Baron Nashor is basically a gigantic worm that spews out poison, does a lot of different things. It's hard to tell on the mechanics, and it's completely unsoloable at this point in the game. Maybe late game, maybe with a certain amount of items, but you need almost all your team, and our lever is back. You need almost all your team to take it down. Now once you kill Baron Nashor, you also get gold just like you would with the dragon. However, you get a big buff that reduces cooldowns, increases your movement speed, basically makes you bigger, stronger, faster, better. It's the $6 million legend hero. So yeah, right now Zin is in the base. We're getting a ping on mid. I believe Fiddlesticks is gonna go in there for the kill. And I'm gonna actually try and show you guys this. There we go. Fiddlesticks is running in here. Tristana using the ultimate, kicking the hero out of Fiddlesticks' ultimate. And luckily Fiddlesticks had flash to able to get the kill. So now I'm gonna mess a little bit about with Tristana. As I said, I'm learning some heroes. I know the names. Some heroes I don't. So I'm still here, standing here, killing creeps. Nothing much. Zin is finally back. And the turtle is back, so we're gonna try and get another little bit of kill on the turtle. However, we do have a lot of creeps, and our creeps aren't pushing, so the turtle will probably not attack. So this is gonna be a very interesting moment in the game. So we're gonna just simply attack the tower. Now the turtle is using a taunt. The taunt is brilliant because it forces your hero to attack the turtle, and if you're near the tower will automatically attack you if you are attacking a hero that is allied to the tower. If you're not, the tower will attack you last. So it's a basic. There we go. A very nice taunt using to get Gigi in there. I laugh a little bit. So I'm gonna run in here. There we go. I'm gonna use the gate. Stun and boom. Dead. Dead. That is the simple ability of Ryze and his complete mana penetration. I do have to admit Gigi helped a little bit. And here comes Lux. Here comes Lux. I'm really scared because if Lux would have used her ultimate, I'm gonna die. My first item is finished. Also gonna get the boots, which give me a little bit of magic penetration, 20% I believe. So gonna make my hits, my spells just hit a little bit stronger. What else? What else? What else? I wish I could show you other fights than my own. Right now I'm just watching here. As I said, I'm gonna click to come in these bushes in the upper right corner, but right now I'm showing you Gigi and what he's doing because I knew I was recording the game. I knew as I was in transit, so hey, why show you guys me walking when I can show you a guy actually using his skills and abilities. So if we look across the map, we looked at the only lane that we've lost is the top lane, and otherwise I would say that with tower wise the other team is in advantage. So I'm gonna move in here. Sadly, I believe that this is a point where this game was very laggy. We had a lot of spikes, and as you can see, we get nuked. I had no idea what happened. Using my heal, using my ultimate, catching a few heroes, I believe I actually get a kill there, running away, and because of lag I actually run back into the exploding barrel for no real reason. Luckily our team is there to get the kill on every single hero, so we are completely dominating. I died, stupid me. So I'm gonna have a little bit of gold. Sadly I can't get anything now. I'm gonna tell my friends to continue their push on middle while I'm gonna go defend the upper lane because there is a gigantic creep push there. Gonna be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ryze has respawned. Still don't have enough gold. I've only lost the tower. However, I am gonna get this book. Now this book doesn't give me a lot of skills, a lot of stats. It only gives me a little bit of ability power. However, this book is gonna be transformed into another item. Now that item is a stacking item. Each time you get a kill, it increases its stacks. Each time you assist, you get an increase in stacks. Each time you die, you get a decrease in stacks. So basically it's an item that it's not worth it to have it. It's a waste of money if you do not do kills. If you get kills, if you get assists, it continuously stacks up, increasing your ability power to an absurdly high number. And once that happens, any caster becomes, well, a nuker, a big nuker, and that is why I plan to use that item to become a nuker because hey, that's what I am. So now as you can see, I'm still hitting the creeps. There is a little bit of fighting on the down lane. Sadly I can't look, I'm afraid. Gonna continuously push. I am on Ventrilo with Jacobus, so I'm asking him if there's any chance I'm gonna get attacked. He's telling me that there are a couple of people down there but there are two people missing. I am fairly confident that I can handle two people, and there is one hero gonna run in here. Now that shield around her is basically an anti-magic shield. I cannot cast any spells on her, so I decide just simply to spam spells on creeps. Why not? So here we go, gonna use the trap, gonna use everything I have, and as you can see, just nuked half her life, and there is that anti-magic shield again. So sadly I can't do anything because you can see that my ghost walk is on silence, is on cooldown, so I won't be able to catch her. She's at least wise to my play and trying to catch her. I managed to catch her again. No, she actually managed to get away. She ensnares me and I have to run back. So we're very low on health. However, I am fairly confident because of my ability power I can do a lot more damage, and I believe that she believes the same thing. Because as you can see, she's continuously falling back, doesn't allow me to get in range of her, and only using that big pool of poison on the ground to use her skills because she is afraid to get near me. Meanwhile, across the map you can see that my teammates are pushing quite nicely while I'm stuck here on creep duty, dodging stuns and stuff. And I believe this is another part when I die, or is that later? I don't know. So Fiddlesticks is here to try and help me. Yeah, no, I don't die right now. Fiddlesticks is here to try and help me, but that won't happen because our enemy has retreated. So I'm gonna go back into base because again I have a little bit of a little bit of a high number of gold when it comes to resources, and there it is. There's the book that I was talking about. This is the book that stacks. Each time I'm gonna get a kill, you're gonna see the stack rise. Each time I'm gonna die, you're gonna see the stack fall. It's basically you get +1 stack when you get an assist, +2 stacks when you actually get a kill, and -1 stack when you die. So yeah, now I'm gonna start moving across the map. I'm showing you Fiddlesticks. Meanwhile, we have our two heroes here, Jijicus and Tristana, attacking the dragon, and they are gonna get the kill on the dragon. However, the dragon did manage to cast a spell called Ignite. It's a burn breath, if you will, is a dot on Tristana. So poor Tristana died. She thought she escaped that fight with very little HP, but that wasn't the actual truth. She died. So yeah, I'm around here, so I'm aware of my enemy opposition. I know not to run in them. I'm just trying to hold the line, but I'm afraid that I can get stunned any second. There comes the sun. I dodge it quite well. As you can see, my friend Jijicus is in there, and thanks to luck, he's not doing anything. I run in there, try to save him, use my ultimate, use everything I have in there, use a spell, manage to get a kill on the turtles, and now I'm running away. Oh, and there is Gangplank's ultimate. He just shells in a complete area. Almost get the second kill there, but Lux managing to get a very nice shield on her ally. Now I am ensnared completely and I have to retreat. We only got one kill in that encounter. Sadly, my friend died, but because of lag, there was nothing we can do. The game at this point it simply clears up and there are no more spikes. However, the spikes that we got were simply 2-3 seconds freezes in the game, which were completely annoying. Now I start moving up here trying to get the kill on these two, but there's no chance. They are probably gonna retreat. So we'll see how this plays out for us. There we go. So here we go, continuing again on the creep attack. Meanwhile, my allies have tried to manage to catch somebody. They failed, but hey, I continue to kill the creeps, so we're gonna try and completely go for the tower here. However, my allies are in the woods, are in a little bit of an off position when it comes to actually doing anything. As you can see, Fiddlesticks has run into our enemies, so he is in a bit of a trouble spot right there, because sadly he is outnumbered, so he's gonna try and run to us, I believe. But no, we're attacking the tower. Now Fiddlesticks run to us. I'm the only one that actually notices this. I come in here, sadly I do not have vision, using my ultimate, stopping them, doing a lot of damage. Now running away as much as possible. And do we manage to escape? Tristana runs in there, not necessarily the best of maneuvers, and here we go, a big fight right here. We managed to trap the fat guy. I use a little bit of skills. I managed to run away, but actually sadly here I get taunted, and Gangplank uses his ulti, and as you can see, I managed to get away, but there is poison on me and I die from Gangplank, mind you. So yeah, we didn't win that encounter, and sadly Jijicus Becalicus was on the other side of the map. So there was no possible way for him to help us. But hey, I still have a lot of gold. I'll check out to see what damaged and what killed me. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit more items. What am I gonna go for next? I do not know. I have 1,400 gold and I decide to go for, yes, the grasp. I love the grasp simply because the grasp gives me ability power and cooldown power and a little bit of dot I can place. And if I don't get the grasp, no, I'm not going for the grasps. Yay, I'm gonna bite my own tongue. No, I'm going for an item that basically gives me more HP, that gives me HP and mana regen every time I level up, and also gives me a little bit of ability power. It's a fun item to have. So now I'm moving on mid, and now I'm gonna try and hold mid. Tristana is here with me, and I don't know what we're gonna do. Tristana tries to run in there, but she can't do anything, and I'm gonna grab the turtle, but the turtle's really fast, and Lux actually manages to ulti us all. So Jijicus Becalicus is now in a little bit, almost got stunned there, almost got stunned. So I'm just here to spam a few spells and get a few more creep kills, which I'm doing fairly well thanks to my enormous AP. I have 144 HP. AP is not that much at this point, but I don't know. So here comes the war again between myself and this hero. I believe this is where I actually lose. I get stunned, I couldn't dodge it, and sadly I tried to spam everything. However, it's not enough. There's a life suck on me, and sadly my teammate went the complete opposite direction that I went, and we completely missed a kill. I died. I can't necessarily say that it was my fault, but it would have been nice if my allies were there. So yeah, here we go. We have Fiddlesticks actually dying there from Gangplank. Gangplank survived with very few HP points, and right now I'm dead. There is a push up, and our teammates are just running across the map. I don't think that is the best possibility that or the best choice that they could do right now. Hey, I'm looking at the items tab. Yes, you can see all the information about the items I have is right there. So teammates are gonna go and try and get another kill. I'm gonna try and actually show you guys this fight. Jijicus is gonna run in there, as you can see, doing a lot of damage, but 2 shields on the turtle right now. So the turtle has massive damage reduction, but an exhaust being used and a couple of hits actually brings the turtle down to the level it's supposed to be. Whew, this is completely tiring. This is a long video and a long game, and it's very hard to comment this kind of long games. So yeah, let's see what else we have all across the map. I'm going to try and defend up. Fiddlesticks is going into the woods again. Jijicus is inside the base. So everything is going hunky-dory, I suppose. We do have more towers down than they do. However, they have the slight advantage in kills, I believe. Yes, they have 30, we have 24. However, we have stronger bit of heroes. So we're gonna move in here. I'm gonna start moving up, trying to get a little bit of push, but I consider that with everybody missing, it would be a good idea to make the push to stop and make it go on its own. So I consider that this push is a mature push and it needs to go on its own way. So I decided to change lanes and probably go and help my teammates. As you can see, Fiddlesticks is chasing down the fat guy. Tristana is in the woods. I'm running, but it's going to be a far long time. And here we go, 3 heroes on the fat guy. And this just shows you how good tanks are in this game, because they just simply refuse to die. They have enormous amounts of HP, and there's nothing you can do. Just hit. Fiddlesticks using his ultimate there, and Gangplank is dead. Meanwhile, there is a push on mid between me and Tristana. We're doing a little bit of damage to the creeps. The tower is no, the tower is not intact. So now we're at the entrance of their base. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do here. And we gonna try and get a kill. I believe I actually try and run in there because of Fiddlesticks. A failed surrender vote right there. You saw only 2 people voted yes, 2 people voted no. Fiddlesticks ran in there, so I decided to run in there, managing to get the turtle and doing a little bit of damage with my spells, but not so much. So I decided to hit the tower a little bit, and wait, because right now waiting is the only thing that we can do. And we run in there. GG Gus get the first kill. Lux is gonna die as well, and I believe I'm gonna trap the fat guy, do a little bit more damage to him, and kill him as well. So yeah, we just Gangplank ultimates there. We completely move out of it, so now we're just staying here. I'm actually gonna run into Gangplank here, do a lot of damage to him, and I live the killing blow to Tristana, so we just completely dominate their face. So we're inside the base, gonna take out the final defensive tower, the final defensive line, and now we're open to hit the inhibitors. Now inhibitors, did I mention inhibitors in the last game? I don't think so. Inhibitors basically allow you, once they're dead, on the specific lane, you get super creeps. So there's one creep spawns with each wave, and it is exponentially more powerful than what you already have. So now we have a little bit of run in here, and of course the tower targets me, and we're gonna take out this tower as well. And I believe this is where the point in the game where they decide to end it, or maybe later. So we have somebody here actually saying that we should report someone for very bad gameplay. I don't know if you should report someone for very bad gameplay unless you have the certainty that they're doing it on purpose. If they're doing it on purpose, by all means. But sometimes, let's admit, people don't know how to play, and we need to focus on that. We managed to get another kill there on the turtle who just ran into us. So yeah, we are gonna push in here, gonna take this tower out as well. I'm just standing here with very little HP, hoping that somebody will try and make a run for me, but that doesn't happen. And we are gonna take out the creeps. The tower is dead. Fiddlesticks is falling behind. I still refuse to fall behind. The fat man is captured. Now I'm gonna run in here. Do I manage to get the trap? I did manage to get the trap and manage to get the kill as well using my Q. So I'm running away. I believe this is gonna be a very interesting moment. There it is, Gangplank's ultimate. I managed to get away with 83 HP, and there is the surrender, 4-1. Now I run back to my base. This is the animation this animation gets interrupted because of my teleport. So as you can see, I've teleported to my base, and victory for us. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next game.